John, obviously not the result we were after today, and a sore one after the defeat in New Central Park. You were saying you didn't want to be speaking every month or so about a blip, but what's your thoughts on today?
Well, everyone that's here can see that it's almost a carbon copy of the last game. You can't give a team, any team, 2 goals at a start. Yeah, the great thing about losing goals early or scoring goals early, whatever way you look at that, is that there's a time to get back in the game, and the second half, the effort and the commitment that we showed in the second half, if we had shown that in the first half, we probably wouldn't have had any problems today, But they were much sharper, quicker, more aggressive, and if you allow the opposition to be all these things better than you, then there's a chance you're going to lose. Goals you lose are poor goals. Corner kick comes in, we actually clear it well. But when the ball comes in, they've actually got 4 players against our 2. And although we match the lad and Nicky makes a save, Hendo kind of half clears it, we've still got in our bodies there after that to defend it better. And we allow Aguiman to come in the pitch, which again is something that in our principles shouldn't happen. We show away from goal. Allowed him to come in on stronger right foot, again poor defending, and he strikes and scores. And it was opposite to Tuesday night with regards to us scoring an early goal. We've given the opposition an early goal, and a little bit like some other games where we have to recognise what's happening in the game and how we have to change it on the pitch with regards to. We thereafter that continue to play short in our own half without actually testing the Kelty defenders. And it was seen that, we lose the ball on the halfway line. We're open because we're a possession-based team, and we're, you can't give the ball away cheaply like that, because you will find yourself open because your players are in positions to receive the ball. And when you turn it over so quickly, so we end up very thin at the back again. And the lads ran through and finished it off. And we find ourselves 2 down and, very, very early in the game. And so the complete opposite of Tuesday night. So, as I say, the second half, we changed things completely. Just played a lot more direct. Got the ball forward. Asked a few questions of the Kelty defence, and we managed to get in. And we turned the tide. We turned the game, and we get a goal. We get back in it. One scores, and we're looking to go forward and get an equaliser and build on that. We still need to defend situations, and in that moment, all we really had to defend was a corner kick. So for that corner kick, again, we actually get the first contact on it. We get a good header to the edge of the box, and then there's a shot comes in that goes by everyone and goes in the goal. And I think we've tried to clear it, but somehow comes off and goes into the goal where it could easily have been cleared. I mean, there's soft goals to lose, poor goals to lose. There's no good goals to lose, to be fair, but there's some that are produced from brilliance, and there's some that are scruffy goals like that. And even today, our second half was more like just guts and determination, because we needed that. We needed to have at least guts and determination. It wasn't our beautiful football that was going to get us back in the game. It was going to have to be effort and commitment and desire, and all these attributes that we're talking about are ones that should be gimmies. And and it just shows again that if we don't compete, then you give yourself a little bit of a mountain to climb. And although we got back into it and we had some other opportunities, we had the ball in the box plenty of times in the second half, we just needed one other one to go in. And we could have taken a point from the game, which was not even what we wanted at 3 o'clock or planned and prepared for. But on a day where you might not get things going your way, that you salvage something from it, and we didn't.
How disappointing is it, John, that with Dunfermline losing today, you could have been a point behind them and really breathing down your neck, and I think, top of my head, we're now dropping a couple of places to fourth.
Yeah, with the greatest respect, I don't care about Dunfermline. I don't care about Dunfermline. I only care about Falkirk. You didn't win a league by other teams dropping points. You're only going to. So I've not looked at this. So yeah, if we've dropped two positions, and we've only got ourselves to blame. We've been playing really well, and we're just going to go over all hat here with regards to the way we started the game today, and that's kind of like put us in the wrong position. We've still plenty of time to get back, and we've given it a go, but fell short. So yeah, it'll be down to us. Whatever we do this season, it'll be down to us. It'll not be down to other teams.
I thought the one positive perhaps was the fact that Juan Alegria and Romar and Burrell actually combined quite well in the second half.
Well, they competed. Yeah, they competed. We got the ball up there, and they competed and made life a little bit more uncomfortable for the Kelty defenders, who in the first half had very little to do. I think we had 2 or 3 headers. I think Brad had a header in the first half, Gary Oliver, Callum Morrison, all kind of had headers on things. Another day maybe go in, maybe you turn the game a little bit earlier than we did. And again, just maybe getting that goal back in the first half might have gave us even more encouragement. But I thought the guys did really well second half, and we kind of threw the kitchen sink at them trying to get it back. We just couldn't get it back.
How do you go about, from a management perspective, John, just lifting the guys come Monday morning after this?
Yeah, you tend to find football players are actually very resilient, and that'll not be an issue. Actually, it's never an issue. Well, that'll not be an issue at all whatsoever. Guys are resilient. When you're in the football game, you learn to take these knocks and bounce back. That's what it is. We have a very, very good home record so far. That's a blip for us at home. It would have been nice to have went all season without losing at home. It's not to be. Yeah, we lick our wounds and get ready to go.
And just finally, John, it's a long trip south, I believe, next weekend to Queen of the South. Can you give us your thoughts on that one, please?
Yeah, well, it'll be a difficult game, yeah. I mean, Dumfries is never an easy place to go, absolutely not, so we did very well against them here. I don't know what the result was today. As I say, I've no checked results. I'm, again, only really interested in ourselves. We'll be looking for a reaction from everyone. Everyone that's, myself, Paul, all the coaching staff, the players, obviously, a reaction to today, because we've dropped down a couple of positions. We've only got ourselves to blame, and so we look to try and rectify that. It would seem, and again, I'm not, because if you're telling me that these were the results, then it could be this kind of type of league, but you have to look after yourself.
John, as always, thanks for your time.
Right, cheers.